No. Reading Article 12 from this little booklet, Passover, that our friends put out. It's a letter from Nasan. And now incline your ears and listen to my words anew. And know that in recent times there was an enormous tzaddik, saint, holy and very, very awesome, who had self-sacrifice every time, all the time, for the benefit of Israel, the primary benefit of Israel, to have mercy on them, to return them to the good with wondrous and awesome advice, remedies, and so forth. For this is the main mercy on Israel, the holy nation. And he, in his wondrous conceptions, powerful conceptions, notified us, made us know that a Jewish person should give himself vitality, life, and strengthen himself every day by every good point, every single good point that he should search and find in himself, that there's still there something good. And he explained this on the verse that it says in the verse, and yet a little bit more, and there's no wickedness. There's no wicked person. That by just a little bit that could be accomplished, that there's no more wicked person, there's no more evil. And also on the verse, I will sing to my God with my utmost, with my little bit, with the little bit that's left. That all those little bits make up the song. And after he revealed this amazing Torah, this lesson, this way, he said that he's traveling on this business, on this aspect. He's traveling to Lemberg. And he revealed wondrous things in the matter of the tabernacle that the true tzaddikim are building in every generation by collecting these good points. And to the extent that he illuminated the eyes of those that gaze in truth. In the Mishnah, it says in the Mishnah in Shabbos that the cantor, the chazan, sees where the children are reading. And Rabbi Nachman revealed a deep understanding in that Mishnah according to this Torah. See there. Who heard such a thing? Etc. And I, in my poverty, some hours in my lying in bed before I arose, thought just of this in order to restore you, and to bring you back to health, and to give you vitality anew with this. As he admonished us, warned us explicitly that we should go with this concept of looking for the little bit that's left, that's good. And he inclined his holy hand with wondrous longing, yearning, that his desire is strong, that we should go with this, as I've already told over to you a little. And moreover, more than this, there is in my heart what is impossible to explain. And moreover, even more than this, I know that I don't know. Just that I believe and understand from very far, from very distant, that this is a wondrous, pleasant, awesome, powerful, rectified way, and so forth. This way of holding on to the little good that's still looking for that little bit and building on that, and going, being happy with that. And the whole matter of Passover, one can realize, one can find through this, because Passover is the aspect of Chesed L'Avram, kindness to Abraham. Because our father Abraham was the first to begin to reveal his godliness, the divinity of God in the world. And on Passover, the angels came to him to give him the news that Isaac was going to be born, and so forth. And then he baked matzos, etc., etc., because he began to draw people close to Hashem Yisbarach. And the main drawing close was through kindness, that he inclined towards kindness, and he found, it means he inclined towards kindness, always looking for the kindness, for the good. That's what he was inclined to. And he found the merit in each one that wanted to draw close. He found the merit in them. And this is the whole aspect of Pesach, the whole matter of Passover, that is said of Israel, said in the prophet Yechezkel, that before the Exodus, God says, "You were naked and bare, and I saw you covered in blood." That means they didn't have any merits, and they were full of low things, blood. That is, with the folly and the genus, the detriment, the embarrassment of the worldly desires. That's what they were covered with. That's what they were rolling with. That is, that even in the utter overwhelming blood, which is the worldly desires that comes from the boiling of the blood. When a person's blood is boiling, it's teeming, it's really full of desire. So in that state, the prophet, that's where they were before the Exodus. In that itself, the prophet says, God says, and I said to you, in your blood you should live. There's life in the blood. In the utter detriment and disgustingness of this state of bodily desires that are boiling in desire, God says, live. That there even still there is found in you good points to such an extent, and you surmount and you yearn every time for the true good, and you detach yourself and your thoughts every time from bad to good, etc., etc. Because this is the main virtue of a person who is more lofty than angels, because he has an evil inclination and all types of confusions, and he's in this world which is full of falsehood and things that lead one astray, and confusions, and the yoke of making a living, etc., etc. Therefore, it is more precious in his eyes, blessed he, every movement, every single movement for the good. So even in the utter detriment of the bodily desires and all of this, God says that even one little movement, one little piece of good is real life. And that's very valuable in Hashem. And we're going to continue this letter with the help of God in the next video. Nanach nach manach mumen.